Hey, Eric.
Hey, Dan.
So, Pixel wanted to see more.
Did he now?
So he went to a video game museum, and there was a lot of consoles. And he's gonna go back to a time when the humble Pixel ruled. And that is the story of life of Pixel.
I see.
It is a PlayStation Mobile and PC game.
Really?
Yeah, so this is out there on the Vita and PlayStation Mobile. Sorry, I gotta turn this down a bit. And PlayStation Mobile compatible phones. It is also available.
I want to
for
drive
purchase.
fast and cool cars.
Yeah, you do.
Ah.
And this is available from their website, but
Yeah.
it's on Steam Greenlight.
Okay.
And we'll put a link to Greenlight in the description so people can go vote for it if they like what they see. In any case, it's got this interesting system. I'm not sure this is in the final game, but I guess it is. You make a username and a password, and it will generate a code so that way you can share your stuff with other players.
Huh.
So we're gonna skip that. I always skip that.
So what is the deal with this game?
So you take your main player, Pixel, and you go through all of these consoles. We'll start with the first level, which is a neat thing at going into the level. It'll tell you the name of the song and the artist who made it.
Okay.
Because each console has a different song, and they're all composed by different people.
Neat.
I think maybe one guy has duplicates. And then it tells you a bit about the console, which is really neat because this is made from a UK perspective, so you get a lot of stuff that didn't come out in the States.
Huh.
Like the Sinclair
The thing I'd never heard of, yeah.
ZX81. I haven't really heard of this too much. I've heard it in passing. But yeah, it gives you a breakdown of that, gives you a little bit of history, and then it throws you right in. So it gives you this interesting, like here's the context of what it's capable of, and now it is the level you're playing.
Huh.
And he gives you some advice on, like, the first time you boot any level, he'll tell you this stuff.
Oh, and all the levels
then
are done in the style of that console. Oh,
And then the music is done on the machine that the level is based on. And you need to collect magic gems. So it's a very simple platformer. Oh yeah, and if you get all these, you unlock the Sega Master System.
Sweet.
All these magic gems. But yeah, it's a very simple platformer. There's the blob.
Oh no.
He's coming for me. So I'll double jump. You got a double jump. It's not the worst double jump I've ever dealt with, but it's a physics-based one. So if you see there's my full jump height, right? But if I wait until my way down and double, yeah.
Ooh.
You got to get used to that. You got to be very aware of that. And once you are, it's not too bad, but it'd still be nice if it had a normal, like, I don't know, Symphony of the Night sort of double jump. Yeah. That feels good. But yeah, so very, very simple platformer. And it's got
this is
spikes.
reminding me of graphics on the TI-83.
Yeah, it's that scale of hardware, basically.
Which is, for those who don't know, it's a calculator.
Right? Like, this thing is super old as shit. Oh.
Ah, oh, jeez.
Yeah, the effect stays the same for you dying in every generation. And, one moment. Let me go through here. So yeah, every level you just go through and you get all of the crystals, which look like squares right now, basically. And then the exit will open up.
Bloop. Those spikes look sure deadly.
Yeah, they are one-hit kills. It's just beastly.
Yeah.
There are normal enemies, and they don't kill you in one hit. They kill you in two. So we're going to do one more level in the ZX11. Or ZX81, I guess I should say.
It's very hard to say Z.
Yeah.
So Zed.
I'm being legit.
Every time someone says it, I think, Lord Zed? What?
Yeah, me too.
Bob's
now we're in
lair.
Bob's lair.
Oh no.
I thought we could escape Bob.
Where are the wall
apparently
scrolls?
Not.
I
don't get it. This isn't Bob's lair. There's the day old like pizza tray that has the crumbs from the last time we made frozen pizza.
Where are the glasses everywhere?
Okay, so yeah, it goes on like that. It's a very, very easy game at first.
Yeah, I'm noting at first.
So we'll jump to the Atari 2600, and the neat thing is you get to see the graphics progress.
Yeah.
And the music change too. So Atari 2600, 77, motherfucker.
See, I've always wanted, maybe not always, but I've always thought it would be interesting to have a somewhat educational game done by a competent company.
Yeah.
because it seems like all of them are only done by people who just have no business making games.
Yeah, I'd say that's accurate. So this is not, like, super obviously, this isn't hard limited to the capabilities of the Atari 2600.
Yeah.
Like, it's running at 60 frames per second, and there's too much going on in the screen. Like Pixel, when he lands, you'll know,
Yeah, the little
shoots little squares out.
I feel like I should know
He
why
just
he does that.
does it. I don't know. He's a pixel. He shoots pixels.
Okay.
I don't know.
Sure.
But the sound effects you'll
A little
notice
dance.
also slightly changed because now these sound
Yeah.
effects are very Atari 2600.
I'm seeing that or hearing that. I'm seeing
With
these
its-
sounds.
By the way, Dan, this is some good shit. And now our magic gem is actually colorful and switching colors. There we go. Get
Oh.
right past that guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He only
Luckily, I can
damages you?
take 2.
Oh, okay. I was like, I assumed everything was insta-death because of those spikes.
So let's go through there. But yeah, it's actually like seeing it switch aesthetic styles constantly and the music changing what it was composed on
Yeah.
is very nice. Like, it's, I guess the word is, like, I would almost say soothing. Like, I know the people over at Retroware would love this sort of game. You just get to go and live inside the hardware, you know?
Pretty much, yeah.
It's just really cool to do that. And it has a ton of consoles. Like, let me just sweep through real quick.
Ah.
Yeah, and then there are 3 hidden ones. One of them's a Sega Master System. The other one's an Apple II. I still haven't unlocked the last one because you can just collect absolutely everything in the game
Yeah.
to do that. But, okay, let's jump up a bit to the ZX Spectrum.
Uh-oh.
So they did something really neat here. Aside from the usual, you know, let's describe it, and then you get to jump in. There is a glitch on the ZX Spectrum because of the way it colors objects. You can see that Crystal
Yeah.
is changing the way the ground looks. And I'm changing the way he looks.
Oh, wow, yeah.
So that's actually a thing the ZX Spectrum did. It could only fill one color in a specific area.
Yeah. Okay,
So-
interesting.
Yeah, it's really cool that they replicated that. Also, that's the professor.
Okay, I fixed
So sometimes he shows up in levels so you can talk to him and get some advice. This is actually a good level for showing off progressing difficulty because you can notice it didn't really scale
Yeah.
in the last 2 consoles. Okay. Well, I'm gonna do. There we go. And
Well.
now there are screens, multiple of
Scrolling levels.
them. Craziness.
Ah!
Got it. I'm a huge fan of
Great.
going around on YouTube and trying to find, by the way, invisible wall.
Yeah. Ooh. Ah,
And I
great.
got Graps. That puts me back down there. Yeah, I know. He looks like Darn Hertzfeltian.
I was about to say that. Yeah, it's that mouth.
It's too great. It is too great. I love it. But yeah. Let's see. Maybe it's this level where you can already see the pattern of this enemy is a little irregular.
Well, slightly erratic, yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't follow a set path as much as he does wig the fuck out
Yeah.
constantly. But yeah, the oh, what?
Oh.
Whatever, I'll die. Still explodes. I'm a huge fan of Let's Compare, which is a video series on YouTube where they get like 8+ versions of a single game, and it's just a 30-minute long video that goes through all the versions showing you what's different.
That's
So
interesting.
this is like Let's Compare the game, where like the game is completely fictional, of course, because it didn't exist on these consoles.
Yeah.
But you get to see how it changes and evolves over time, and that's really cool what they've done here.
Yeah, a similar thing was that they tried to do was Evoland, which
Oh yeah, where the
To-
gameplay and
whether or not it succeeded is up to debate, you know.
history will tell, and probably has told several times. Oh shit!
Oh, he got a little
Spikes.
grim at the end there.
Yeah,
Oh, all the way back. Oh,
yeah. So as the levels get longer, that penalty gets even more brutal.
Yeah.
Like it just.
woo! What?
Okay, so
Oh my God! Do you get to drive cool cars?
I get to
Vroom!
drive cool cars.
Vroom,
Unfortunately,
vroom.
I become a white pixel, but that's okay. White pixels have it easy in the world. So, I like how it changes the color of the ground below it. Like, and there it gives the floor priority, so the tire becomes... It's neat.
Yay!
Woo! This is fun! Okay. And then we can get back up here and... Oh dear. Oh dear.
He's got your number.
I'm not happy. Ignore my smiling face. Pop.
Yep.
Okay, so something else this game does, it's a glitch. You can see those spikes are moving while the game's paused. Wait for it. Boom.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, so it does that for spikes, and it does that for floating platforms. So it's like, I cheesed the game so much knowing that.
Yeah.
That I'm still not sure if that was an intentional design on their part or what. But my god, do I abuse it.
Got blue.
It's very blue. Yeah, Bob's TV is already blue tinted.
Oh dear.
You can see on that monitor over there, it's a little bit less painful.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is when it starts adding more mechanics.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I love Upside Down. Like, Gravity Man's level rocks. So I'm super psyched that this is in here. And I gotta jump down to get that. So, a lot of the music in this, not all of it, actually has a hard loop.
Yeah.
Like, all the music loops, but, like, a lot of it's just really hard loops. Some of them actually are so bad that it pauses for a really long time. Like, there's just dead silence for a while.
Yeah.
Oh god. Time to cheese the game.
Okay. Do you feel like that's a thing that happened on those consoles, though?
I don't know of any instance of that, personally. It could have been a thing.
Because if so, then you know, working as
then
intended.
Then it's authentic, yeah, working as intended. See, and that's where I'm sort of sitting there not sure.
Yeah.
By the way, I love that yellow. That yellow is so ZX Spectrum. That'll teach me. For going upside down.
For your hubris.
But yeah, that level, that yellow, I've seen so many of those Let's Compare videos. Oh, it changed what style the title screen was.
Neat.
But yeah, that yellow is so ZX Spectrum. Let's go ahead and jump to BB.
Go to another.
Oh,
is it?
Yeah, it's making boot sounds.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It is so cute.
That's really cool.
Yeah, where is it?
Yeah, that'll do it.
That's when it really hits the nostalgia button.
Oh, right there. Oh.
So, I could show off all of these, or instead we can jump to the Commodore 64. And we can get some of that Commodore 64 music. Let's see who did this. It's called One Way Out by Dustin Kulwicki.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh,
got that Commodore 64 like bass.
Oh, and now we've got actual scrolling. Whew.
Oh yeah, and he's letting you know, very important mechanic is looking up and down just to make sure you're not gonna fall to your death.
Yeah, and then requires you to have a leap of faith.
Yep.
Thanks, Professor Cube Guy.
You're fucking welcome. And then
I'm still here.
And then there's the real one, because the other one was his twin brother.
Oh, secret tunnels.
Secrets. This game has many of them. I like how, like, the shading and pixel detail on Pixel changes. Like, the enemies also get that, but Pixel's, like, I don't know, something about the way he looks changes in a more interesting way for me. Oh, actually, no. You know what? The most interesting thing, not Pixel, it's the bats. Like, the bats just go, like, adorable at some point.
Yeah.
Like, once you hit Game Boy, I'm gonna go ahead and show that real quick. Because it was the only reason I have for showing the Game Boy one. Things go very Japanese in styling and various other things. Gentleman's Swing by Calavera.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And then they're like, I don't know, that looks a bit more anime to me.
A bit more kooky eyeballs.
Yeah, with the bats. Let me jump over that, do that.
bat.
This was my favorite song in this game up
Yeah?
until this point. I really like the beat.
It's pretty
Unfortunately,
beatsy.
it's one of the bad loops. Like
Yeah.
I think it's the worst loop. With how harshly it breaks and then comes back. Oh yeah, I got the magic gem. I had to pause for a moment to think about it. All the names of levels are kind of like references to game titles.
Yeah. Crabs. Waiting. Okay. Waiting. It's not a game mechanic, guys.
It is now.
Everyone stop it.
This is now a stealth game. Oh yeah, something else of interest. If you use your analog stick instead of your D-pad, you get analog movement.
Okay.
Which is interesting for a game that's, emulating
where
old school
most of
console.
most of the inputs were just binary on or off.
Yeah. In fact, it takes until the N64 for us to get analog movement. But yeah, so I didn't know that for a while, so now you guys know. Pro tip.
Oh. Oh. You can do it. Don't stop. Oh, you stopped.
Now I gotta stop. Now good.
Too bad. Must
What is
stop.
Castle of Evil? Oh my god.
I'd say it's pretty evil.
That name's pretty accurate. Oh yeah, the spikes don't hurt you if they're like halfway up. Oh hey, a bouncy pad.
Boing. Whee! Yay! Woo!
That was chocolate.
Good.
Yeah, it took me a second too. Most of the secret things are food.
Yeah.
In fact, all of them are food, but most
Makes
of them are
sense.
fruit.
Food is a pretty
Universally liked thing.
yeah. At least for video games, in terms
Yeah.
of like health and collectibles and points things.
Yeah. Pac-Man sort of started that trend. That and yeah, I think it was really Pac-Man that started that. Actually, I'm an editor over on the video game years at RetroWare, which also, when you follow that sort of thing, when you watch that series / edit it, you get an even deeper appreciation for what this is going for.
Yeah.
If anything, I wish these guys, like, hopefully this game hits Steam, right? People go green light it.
Of course.
And I don't know, we get another one that's even more comprehensive. Like maybe we could get an arcade one where
that'd
it
be
goes through like raster graphics and
Yeah.
vector graphics. That would be neat. But yeah, I like the detailing in the background there with the skull.
Yeah. It's good. I
There
like
we
it.
go.
It's good times.
It's good times. Okay.
Oh.
This level begins to show off sort of the difficulty coming in. And keep in mind, I've played about maybe 5 hours of this game.
Yeah.
Like, I put a good bit of time into this. Most of that was it kicking my ass. This is a hard fucking game. Okay, there we go. Shit. Missed that diamond. I'll have to... Oh, no!
Didn't you miss
So-
them up top too?
I'll be going back up.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's an involved level. And then this one just fades out slowly. And
Oh, that's not.
and then eventually.
It's not great. Yep.
And now it's back.
And now it's just that's not great. That's
Yeah,
not-
no, that's pretty bad. See, it was unfortunate because I liked that song a lot. Like, out of all the songs leading
And it
up
sort
to
of
it, that
takes
was the
you out
first
of
one
it.
that was really catchy, and then it did that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember how the NES levels were. Let me get a bit more detail on that bat. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Look at that bat.
Look at that bat.
Oh yeah, this song was pretty good. Yeah, I think the soundtrack for this is actually pretty decent overall. Like, has plenty of catchy songs. I'm a bit biased. I found out post the fact of playing this game, like,
Bat.
we got the request to cover it, and I found out after that occurred that the Amiga was composed by Alex Moore, who we used some of his music for our Game Gear video where
Oh.
we showed off the battery life.
Really?
The reason why we used it is because I fucking love his music. But yeah, I just, like, it's very Amiga.
If you say so. I don't have much experience with most of these consoles.
Yeah, I know. For someone like you, I can only imagine, like, you come into this and you're like, I trust this is authentic-y?
Yeah, a little bit.
That's how I am for some of the more obscure British ones, like the ZX81.
Yeah. Yeah, I did not own a lot of these computer-esque consoles.
Yeah, I owned a Tandy, as they call it, which is just a normal MS-DOS computer.
Oh,
this was a trap.
This is a death zone. Bye. Sorry about the death zone.
Now that you're in this tunnel, shit. Note to self, don't crawl into hole around guy with gun. So that dude totally looks like Mega Man 3 when the Mega Man 2 bosses came back.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it looked kind of Mega Man-esque.
Yeah. I forget what those bodies were called, but they were, believe it or not, were actually a canonical name for the bodies, where the Mega Man 2 bosses come back and they haunt them, basically.
Yeah.
So about them moving platforms.
Yeah. What? What?
So I'll explain that.
What?
It keeps moving if I pause.
Yeah, I get that.
And my physics are actually being controlled somewhat by the platform.
So they're linked to the platform.
It's physically accurate physics, as opposed to
Up
video
until-
gamey physics. Up until I pause and then float in midair
and then
fly
physics
around.
can go fuck itself.
Basically, yes.
Jeez. Woo. It's a little.
It's funny. It really is.
Silly.
Okay, I'm good. Yes, I tried to cheese it.
Okay.
Don't judge me.
Wait, do those still move when you pause?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yep. That's the level of crazy that you can get with pausing to cheese the game. Oh, it hit me. Okay, there we go. We're
Wow.
good. Yep. I have no idea. I haven't actually contacted a developer to see if they're gonna change that. Honestly, I don't think it bugs me as much as it is like, oh, is that intentional or
Yeah.
do they know? They should know.
One
How
would
could you
hope.
not know? This is already released on PlayStation Mobile.
Yeah. Back.
Speaking of which, if you get the PlayStation Mobile version, the PC version runs at 60 frames per second. I have yet to see a PlayStation Mobile game that does. So that's
Watch
not
out
to
for
say
that, I
I've
guess.
tried this on PlayStation Mobile. I haven't. Didn't ask for a copy of that. But yeah, so you know, you get a smoother, higher res experience with the PC version. Blah. Let's see. Okay. Go here. I always like when the levels have some sort of throwback aesthetically to a game. Like a lot of these do pull from specific games with their artwork.
Okay.
Now, that is not to say they steal their art, as has happened in indie games,
Where are you going?
sadly. Where is the exit? Is it up there?
I would want to say it's probably up top.
Yeah, I think. Oh shit.
And now you're dead.
Yep. So it doesn't matter. I would have to do all that again. Okay, it was down here. It was right there.
Oh my god.
Yep. So in any case, that's the most brutal part of this game. When you collect every gem and then you
then
die on the
die
way to the
and-
exit.
yeah.
It's absolutely brutal. I guess I can do SNES.
Okay, I like
Real
SNES.
quick.
That was my first console.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, PC technically, but actual
okay.
like console was
Yeah.
Super Nintendo.
We can do a little history on that. I like that it has the specific processor and it tells you like, oh, and it's based on this, and it's very neat.
It is. I like it. Discontinued in 1999.
Boom.
Very, very scientific. The Forest of Zelda.
Zelda.
Yeah, I'm getting a pretty. Yeah, this is
Pretty SNES.
pretty SNES.
Yeah, those trees look a little familiar.
A little bit.
Like, I like how it's like, not the whole tree is from Zelda, just the top. Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Ah! Shit. That got me. I didn't know.
Okay.
Yeah. Spikes, they can be everywhere.
Yes.
Unfortunate, because, you know, then what becomes like a lighthearted romp? Oh, shit.
Wow.
So those aren't coming back.
Bye.
Should have blown myself up with the bomb. Okay.
That would have been more entertaining.
Yeah, I would have.
What's wrong with you?
I'm an idiot. Clearly my problem.
So dumb. I'm assuming you need the bomb for that wall.
I do. God, every time. And I'm not even thinking to cheese it. Thank you. I've actually beaten the entire game except for the very last hidden one on...
Brap, brap, brap.
A lot went wrong there.
A lot
Went super wrong there. But yeah, I've beaten every console except for the last one because I haven't gotten all of the unlockables on my system. This file, apparently the save file won't transfer?
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
There we go. I'll just stay up here.
Okay.
There we go.
That seems safe.
Is there spikes?
Yes.
Nope. Okay.
Okay. The
It's
answer
pretty safe to assume yes.
Assume yes.
Stupid ghosts.
Tricks are for kids?
Yes.
Okay.
Fucking rabbit. Like, man, I wish our society were more okay with cursing, just because that's a way funnier commercial.
Yeah.
By the way, Secret
Cheese.
Cheese. You also may notice that the falling rate of the platform I'm on when I jump does actually affect my jump.
I'm seeing that, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, now
So
it's
this
a
level's hard
cat.
as hell, in my
Great.
opinion. Ow, I already got hit. That's great.
I'm guessing no health pickups.
No, not in the entire game. I totally expected to see health pickups at some point.
Which I think that'd be a neat thing to look at. Of just, 'cause there's health pickups in almost every game.
By the way, bombs also can be cheesed. So what I did there is I threw down the bomb, leapt into the air, and froze. Oh, spikes everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna change to a different world before we go. What's Armstrad look like? Oh, Armstrad has a really cool art style. I like it. So there you go, 1984.
Amstrad?
Amstrad. I always read it as Armstrad. I don't know why. I guess I think ARM processors. I don't know. Oh yeah, a lot of these systems, a lot of the British computers we're playing, games came on tapes.
Oh.
So you should be glad they didn't emulate that.
Yeah, they send it to you in the mail.
Yeah, they send it to you. Hook up to your computer to download new level. But yeah, so like because they were on tapes, it would take an insanely long time to load.
Yeah.
So this is him chilling over here, and he's like, "Hey, I have a feeling we're missing something."
What are we missing, Dr. Q?
If only. Wait, these look slightly different. Teleportation.
Secrets.
And then we get that ice cream cone.
Ice cream?
This is important.
I've never wanted anything more.
Okay, everything's good.
Ice cream get.
Yep. Part of me wants to go, like, that's not working right, that's bad, but I don't know, I like cheesing the game. I have no problem with that.
Bah. Okay, alright.
Oh shit.
What? Ah!
So you can move when the camera... Oh yeah, we haven't shown a level that has that switch yet. So that's another mechanic that comes up a lot. Let me get these real quick. So I hit this blue switch, and then that unlocks the thing over there, which we will... Oh, no, that timing was all right.
Oh, yeah,
also, the only thing I can see wrong with this is that freezes the play time. So I'm technically cheesing the time trialness of the level. Because it'll freeze the time, so I'm able to do stuff where I shouldn't leap at that moment.
Yeah.
Because of spikes. It'll stop the timer.
It's almost tool assisted in that way.
Yes, this is tool assisted retro. So I like, as I was saying before, a lot of these are inspired by specific games. I like that the last game and this game are so artistically different, even in a single console world. Like, you can see how art style-wise, this world is completely different from that last one.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that I don't know. I sound like I'm really gushing over this, but this is why the game's so good to me. Like, I really like what it's doing with the going through the different worlds. Shit. Let's see if we can't do this level, and then this will be our last one. Okay, no spikes.
Spikes? No, spikes!
Blast! Okay, maybe we won't do this one.
Yeah, okay.
But in any case, this is Life of Pixel. It's on Steam Greenlight, go vote for it. Just know if you want to use a PS4 controller, Unity's a little weird about that. I'm currently using Joy to Key, and it works just fine if you do that. But yeah, Life of Pixel. I like it.
Seems good.
Seems alright. Fun game.